audio is going to go a little bit faster than the video for a cultural explanation at the end. First, you're going to need your ingredients: a large or medium bowl, a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, a cup of milk, a half teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of baking powder, a stick of butter, cinnamon, and 2 large cans of peaches. Now for the instructions. Pour the cans into a strainer. Try to get the syrup drained as much as possible. Then, take a cutting board and cut up all the peaches into slices or dices. Once they are cut up, take the cup of flour and pour it into the bowl. Next, add the sugar to the bowl. Next, add the half teaspoon of salt to the bowl. Then you're going to add the tablespoon of baking powder to the bowl. Then you're going to want to take a large fork or a small to medium-sized whisk and mix the ingredients in the bowl. Once you finish, you're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then start the stove. The stove should be on low or between 0 and 2. Take the butter and unwrap it. Put the butter into the pan. Next, you're going to add 1 cup of milk to the ingredients in the bowl. Stir that with a whisk. Get it up to a point where there are no lumps and it is creamy and thin. Then you're going to pour the mixture into the pan with the now melted butter. Next, you're going to take the sliced or diced peaches and put them in the middle of the pan. Try to get them in the middle as much as possible. Then, you're going to want to put the iron pan into the oven and wait an hour. Once it is finished, take it out of the oven and set it on the stove. Let it cool for 5 minutes. Then, you're going to take the cinnamon and dash it on top until you're satisfied. Now for the cultural explanation. This recipe has been in the family for at least 4 generations on my maternal grandmother's side. It was made in the south of the United States. The actual name of the dish is the Southern Jiffy Cobbler. It was given this name because it originated in the south of the country. Jiffy was added because it was easy to make and didn't take as long as cake or lasagna. This dish is usually not used during a holiday get-together, but is used when there is unexpected company. The iron skillet is typically a southern favorite because it can be put in the oven and it is able to be cooked upon while it's on the stove. Sometimes the cobbler is topped with vanilla ice cream to add a little bit of extra flavor. And this is the result of it, and the end of my cultural explanation.